In this exercise, we will discover expressions and we will create this animation. I'll go to After Effects, New Composition. I'm gonna set the duration to 10 seconds. I click on OK. Right click, import file. I go to exercise 38. I select all the images and click on import. I'm gonna start by bringing the background, drag and drop here. I'm gonna bring the sun, drag and drop here. And the cloud, I'm gonna place it right here. And first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make the sun rotate, but this time without using keyframes. Instead, we are going to use expressions. I select the layer of the sun. I press R to bring the rotation, and to create an expression, I have to press Alt, go to the stopwatch and click, and now we can write an expression right here. I'm gonna write time multiplied using the star symbol multiplied by 20. Time multiplied by 20. And now if I play, you see the sun rotating infinitely without any keyframe. And even if the timeline was 1 hour long, the sun will never stop. It will always rotate. Now let me explain how this works. The value of the rotation is equal to time multiplied by 20. At 0 seconds, the rotation value is time, which is 0 seconds, multiplied by 20, which equals 0 degrees. You can see it right here. At 1 second, the rotation value is time, which is 1, multiplied by 20, which equals 20 degrees. At 2 seconds, the rotation value is equal time, which is 2 seconds, multiplied by 20, which equals 40 degrees, so on and so forth. And if we change the value, for example, from 20 to 200 and play, we see now the rotation is very fast. And of course, it rotates infinitely. If I change this to time multiplied by 5, for example, now the rotation is very slow. I'm gonna go back to 20. Time multiplied by 20, that's the value of the rotation, and make it rotate at this speed. Now I'm gonna apply an expression to this cloud. I select it, I press P. This time I'm gonna apply an expression to the position value, the X value to be more specific. I need first of all to click on the position, right click and separate dimensions. Now we have X position and Y position separated. I'm gonna apply an expression to the X position. I press Alt, I click on the stopwatch, and now I'm gonna write time. I don't even need to write it all the way. You can see it appearing right here, time. You can double click, multiplied. I press the star symbol, multiplied by 100. Now if I play, we see the cloud moving infinitely. If we change the value to 500, for example, we make the speed like this. We make it fast. I'm gonna go back to 100 time multiplied by 100, and I think this is a good speed for the cloud. I'm gonna leave it like this. Now I'm gonna bring the car, drag and drop like this. I'm gonna bring the wheel, drag and drop like this, and I'm gonna place it where it needs to be, right here. I'm gonna make the wheel rotate infinitely. To do that, I press R, rotation. I press Alt, I click on the stopwatch. I'm gonna write time multiplied by 200. Let's see what we get. I think this is a good speed. Let's try 300. I think this is too fast. I'm gonna try 250. I think this is a good speed. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna put the wheel, the layer of the wheel under the layer of the car, and I'm gonna duplicate the wheel. Control D like this, and I'm gonna put the copy right here. I press Shift and I put the other wheel right here. Now if we play, we have both wheels rotating. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna select the first wheel and the second wheel by pressing Control. Both are selected, and I'm gonna parent both to the car like this. Now if I move the car, both wheels move along like this. This is exactly what I wanted. Now I'm gonna move the car, gonna place it right here, and I want it to infinitely move to the right. I'm gonna press P, position, right click, separate dimensions. I go to the X value, press Alt and click on the stopwatch. I type time multiplied by, let's try 200. I think this is too slow. I'm gonna try 300. Time multiplied by 300. I'm gonna try 400. I think this is a good speed. So the position of the car, the X value is 0 right here. I need to change this. I want the car to be completely hidden. I want it to be outside the composition at 0 seconds, and then I want it to appear. To do that, I can go back to the expression. I can write, because right now the value is 0. At 0 seconds, X position is equals to 0 time 0 multiplied by 400 equals 0. I'm gonna change this. I click on the expression. I'm gonna type minus 300 plus time multiplied by 400. So it starts at minus 300. You see the car now, it's completely outside the composition. And now if I play, it starts outside and then appears. This is exactly what we wanted. I'm gonna select the car and the two wheels. I'm gonna right click and pre-compose. Okay. I'm gonna move this layer a little bit Here, I want the card to appear at 2 seconds. I think this is good. I'm gonna play the entire animation now. The exercise now is finished. You go do the same and don't forget to save.